What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about what is fitness. What is fitness? What is fitness to you? Because there's a lot of different interpretations of fitness, and most of them are wrong. Fitness is not aesthetics. Fitness is not testing your absolute strength. Fitness is not squeezing yourself down into a smaller unhealthy weight class. Fitness is not walking around at 3% body fat. Fitness is not standing on stage allowing other people to judge whether or not you're worthy or not. Fitness is none of that. Fitness is the pursuit of improving your health, your physical preparedness for life. That's fitness. Fitness is improving all characteristics that dictate your ability to thrive as a human organism. Now, what does that mean? Being at 10%, 12%, 8%, 5% body fat has nothing to do with fitness. Are you healthy? Are you healthy? Have you gotten your blood work done? What does your blood work say? Resorting to unhealthy means to look better, to dramatically increase your total cholesterol, your LDL, to reduce your HDL in the pursuit of fitness because your bench press is going up, your shoulders are getting wider, and your waist is getting smaller. That's not fitness, and I'm talking to you bodybuilders. For powerlifters, to abnormally increase your body mass 50, 100 pounds, and I did it. Right, I added 100 pounds of body weight to my frame, and I was extremely unhealthy when I did it. I pretended that I was healthy. I pretended that there was a positive athletic pursuit associated with that. Only through time did I realize that no, that's not true. I was extremely unhealthy. In my mid-20s, I had high blood pressure, I had high cholesterol, I had heart palpitations, I had sleep apnea. I was strong as hell, but I was very unfit. 20 years later, I'm sitting now talking to you, having lost 100 pounds since that time, and I can tell you I'm now fit. I can run 10 miles, I can deadlift close to triple body weight, I routinely squat double body weight for multiple reps, I can jump, I can skip, I can climb, I can tumble, I can wrestle, I can grapple, I can do all the things that the human body was intended to do. That's fitness. And I look good with my shirt off. That's fitness. That's fitness. Fitness is striving to be the best version of you. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't set goals for yourself. You shouldn't set short-term goals for yourself, that you shouldn't compete in a physique competition, that you shouldn't improve absolute strength and compete in a powerlifting meet. I'm not saying that. You should do that. You should be setting short-term goals to do all of those great things. You should be challenging yourself, but you should not be risking your health in the process. That's what I want to talk to you. And most of you youngsters out there, most of you, mid-20s and belows, you guys are the ones that are putting yourself in harm's way because you don't see the negative effects yet. You don't have the life experience yet to see the backside, to see the downside. Look at Ronnie Coleman. 8-time Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman. Look at what he did to himself in order to win those 8 Mr. O's, and now look at him. And this is with all due respect to Ronnie Coleman, who seems like a sweet soul, a great person. Look at what he's done to himself. Nobody wants to live that life. Nobody wants to live that life. Nobody wants to go through what Ronnie Coleman is now going through. 8 surgeries, 8 massive surgeries on his back and on his hips. He can't walk. I don't think he's been able to properly walk for years now. He's fighting and struggling just to walk, and he's in his 50s. He should have another 30, 40 years of beautiful, blessed time on this planet. So Ronnie was the best bodybuilder in the world, but he was not fit. He was not healthy. The greatest powerlifters in the world, they can't even walk up a flight of stairs. We had the world's strongest bodybuilder, Stan Efferding, comes in all the time, sits in that chair. We chit chat, we talk, and he's open on his channels. He talks about how unhealthy it is to be a bodybuilder at the highest level. How unhealthy it truly is. So you guys know it's unhealthy. And I want you to understand that it's unhealthy. And I want you to understand you should not be resorting to unhealthy means in order to chase your goals, because you are eroding your fitness. You're taking years off your life, and you're reducing the quality of the years that you have left dramatically. Nobody wants to walk around with heart issues, cardiac issues. Look at Dallas McCarver. Look at Rich Piana. Those are just two of many, many, many of these, monsters, these physique monsters that passed away all too soon. And there's a direct correlation to their passing and their lifestyle, the unhealthy pursuit of these goals. And I'm friends with bodybuilders, I'm friends with powerlifters, I'm friends with all these crazy extreme athletes. Now, I say that because these are my friends. These are people I care about. These are people I've worked with. And what we try and do is we try and mediate the damage as much as possible. We try and push all of our clients towards health. And the first rule of health, the first rule of medicine, the first rule of fitness is do no harm, right? That's the first rule, do no harm. So no matter what your pursuit is, no matter what you're chasing, no matter what your short-term goal is, first and foremost, do no harm. Do no harm. Destroying your liver to get a trophy, for the possibility of getting a trophy and standing on a subjective physique stage, is that worth it? To add 20, 40, 50 pounds to your bench press over a short period of time, that'll disappear as soon as you stop taking whatever drug that you're taking? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. At an earlier point in my career, in my mid-20s, I benched over 500 pounds, and I was a shit bencher. And I benched over 500 pounds with a reverse grip, wearing a single-ply polyester shirt back in the old school days. I have shit leverage for bench press. I hate bench press. And I had to get my body weight up to over 280 pounds and really focus on leverage points in order to hit that number. I haven't bench pressed shit. I haven't bench pressed over 275 in over a decade, easily over a decade. I haven't done a traditional bench press in years now. I don't even know I don't even care what my bench press is, because nobody asks me, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. You get nothing from it. You get absolutely nothing from it. You get nothing from it. So it's not worth it. Trust me. This is coming from an older dude. This is coming from Uncle Mike. This is coming from your big brother here. 42 years old, I sit here speaking to you guys. And I'm speaking to you from the point of experience. I've been where you are. I've done what you've done. I've gone through the battles that you're going through right now. And I'm telling you, it's not worth it if you're risking your health. It's not worth it, because you will have a family, you will have kids, you will have a life after these short-term pursuits. And if you've damaged yourself in the process, it's not worth it. You will regret it. I regret walking out with 1,000 pounds on my back. My hip, I'm dealing with chronic hip issues as a result of that. My pursuit of an 800-pound squat. We used to do walkouts with over 1,000 pounds. At first, we would just load it up and just stand up and just unrack it and rack it back down, and stand up and rack it back down. And once we got racked it, we would hold it, we would stand it. This is with me with my buddy John Rosinski up in, we train at one of those gyms up in North Jersey. The Big John. And we were so stupid, and we were so stupid. We didn't even know what we were doing to ourselves, but we were doing it, and we did it. And we did it. We were hanging. We have to hang chains with multiple 45s hanging from those chains. So I think the bar would fit 9 45s all the way out. And then we'd have to hang a couple chains under the bar. And then this is the old school 55-pound Texas squat bars. And we'd just do stand-up, unrack. And we would cycle this. And eventually we would do walkouts. And one time when I walked out with over 1,000 pounds, and it's like 2-3 inch motion, walked out with it, boom, I rolled my hip and I caught it. And I stood it and I walked it back in thinking nothing of it. But I knew in my mind, well, that's going to catch up with me. But in your 20s, it doesn't. In the 30s, it kind of doesn't. Now I'm in my 40s, and it did. It did. Now I got to do all sorts of PT. I got to spend like 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day just to prehab my hip. I can't do the things that I want to do. I can't do the things that I could do or should do, because I got to make sure I'm healthy now. And this is first person example. This is my story, and I'm trying to share it with you guys. So in the pursuit of some stupid number on a barbell, truly, and I think most of the powerlifters after the sport will actually be like, yeah, it really didn't matter. It really didn't matter. It really didn't matter. Now, there's something to challenging yourself. Definitely, we must challenge ourselves. And you know, I'm an absolute strength purist. We want to increase our absolute strength, but at the same time, I am a health and longevity advocate. The first rule is do no harm. We cannot do harm. We cannot do harm. And I don't want you guys to do any harm to yourself. I hope this helps you guys. This is just kind of Uncle Mike here ranting at you for a minute, just trying to help steer you in the right direction. But get fit, get sexy, be aesthetic, make gains, set goals for yourself, get on stage, get on a platform, get your hands dirty, but don't risk your health in the process. Do not risk your health in the process. Do not erode your fitness in the process. It's not worth it. It's 100% not worth it. I hope you like this. Subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow. I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching this. Thank you. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and leave a comment below. Share your story. Let me know how you're doing, what your thoughts are. I'm happy to answer. You know, I answer every question. I do my best to answer every question within 24 hours of these videos posting. And until next time,